I think that's a pretty good reading. What do you think?
I freaking can talk about Shara all day. I love her so much. When people first meet Shara, they're like intimidated by just kind of this Beyonce-esque power that walks into the room. But what she's actually doing is like taking the time to be thoughtful and like be intentional in the interactions that she has with you because she wants to get to know you.
Shara is the embodiment of our leadership. She just gets into it. Because Alpha was originally founded by our parents, she holds that to the front of all of the decisions that she is making.
We went into our renewal decision meeting having been named a California Distinguished School the previous year, having a great relationship with our district. And so when we got the denial in that moment, it felt like a gut punch.
When Alpha Cornerstone was non-renewed, not only was it a big deal for the Alpha network and for the school, but it was a seminal event in Santa Clara County.
You're talking about top school in this area. And the fact that they voted to shut it down just was really a wake-up call to say, what the heck? I mean, if this school's not safe, who is safe, right?
She was like, this is not the end for us. We are gonna get this done. We made a promise to these families and we will see it through to the end.
I knew we had to keep people's spirits up because we had a 3-month appeal fight ahead of us.
And then the work started. She was our leader in that moment and our families needed that.
It's our moral obligation to do this for our students and our families, even though it's not the thing we signed up for. We want to educate kids. This is part of the equation. We all have to engage in advocacy work and make sure that we hold our authorizers and elected officials accountable for the decisions that they make, which impact our families. Come January, it was as if everything just changed in that we got our approval. And it felt like, okay, the world is right again.
Her leadership was critical at really bringing us together behind a constructive plan, not just to defend what we were doing, to be proactive about creating a community where charter schools could thrive.
We learned that we can't take this for granted. No matter how good we are, no matter how strong our academic results are, no matter how well we serve our subgroups, there are always people looking to close us down. And so we now have to be proactive and think about how do we fight that fight.
Sound good? Sounds great.
She brought the same sort of excellence that you see in her classrooms and in her school to the external world. Is like, let's get organized, let's get structured, let's be disciplined, and let's move heavy rocks forward.
I'd like to thank the Alpha community for putting their faith and trust in me as a leader, and also my wonderful family who allows me to get up every single day and do this work.